On today's episode, I share with you the one secret ingredient, the secret tool that every single successful person in the world uses to succeed, and every one of you has it inside of your toolbox right now. And I'm gonna share with you 3 ways to use it, so let's get into the episode. All right, everybody, welcome back to a Monday Minute. This is a post-holiday special. It is the day after Christmas and the day before my birthday. And so I'm recording this to you literally 36 hours before it goes live, unless you're listening to this weeks and weeks in advance. But today I want to share with you a secret weapon, a weapon that took me 28 years to find. One that I didn't even know existed in my arsenal, but it has single-handedly transformed my business, my life, my relationships, my team's relationships, my students' relationships, their businesses, everything that is in there, literally. Their resourcefulness, their ability to navigate uncertainty, their ability to grow and scale their business, their ability to navigate pain, their ability to navigate fear, their ability to be present and calm and find solutions. I have this one simple solution. You know what it is? There's a trash truck driving by right now. Let's let it go. But this is not a trash idea. No, it's breath. It is breath. And breath has single-handedly transformed my life when it comes to everything. It is responsible for my success. It is responsible for me making clear decisions. It is responsible for me mitigating years of PTSD in business and in personal lives. It is one of the secret weapons that all the greats in the world use. And my favorite part is it's easy. See, I didn't use it for so long because I thought I had to quote unquote look a certain way. I thought I had to be a certain way. But then I realized that I spent most of my day talking, and talking isn't breathing. The average human is supposed to take 5.5 full breaths a minute. That's a 5.5 second inhale, a 5.5 second exhale. And we're supposed to do 5.5 of those a minute. And we don't. We talk, we run, we go, and then things happen. We try to talk our way out of them, and we're neglecting the doctor for our body, which is breath. So I'm gonna share with you the 3 ways that I use breath and how I found breath. So number 1, I read a book called What Doesn't Kill Us Makes Us Stronger by Scott Carney, which introduced me to the Wim Hof method and the Wim Hof breathing. Then I did a plant medicine journey and was introduced to transformational breath. Then I read Scott Carney's book, The Wedge, on how we can train our nervous system to be confident and calm under extreme pressure or inputs, to not react, to make a positive outcome and have a positive decision-making process. And then I read the book that changed it all for me, Breath or Breathe by James Nestor. Now, I'd already read The Oxygen Advantage, but I didn't really get it back then, but now I get it. And Breath or Breathe, I think it's Breathe. It's B-R-E-A-T-H-E, yeah, Breathe, by James Nestor changed everything for me. And so there are 3 ways in which I do breath during my day. So every 30 minutes to every hour, I have an alarm go off on my phone, depending on my calendar. And it says, breathe, mother effer, in case your kids are listening. It says, breathe, mother effer. And in that moment, all I do is I stop what I'm doing, I pause, I take a 5.5 second inhale through my nose, and I imagine I'm filling my belly like a vase with a long neck. The oxygen's coming down my esophagus into my belly and filling it. And then I do a 5.5 second exhale back out through my nose, and I do that twice. So that's way 1. So every hour, I stop what I'm doing, I close my eyes, I breathe in through my nose for 5.5 seconds, and then I breathe out through my nose for 5.5 seconds, imagining I'm filling my belly and draining my belly. That's technique number 1. Technique number 2 is every time I'm in my day and I start to feel stress, anxiety, or I'm tired, I need energy, I need to pick me up, I stop what I'm doing and I do intranasal breathing. So I use the same count, except if you're watching this, it's easier. If you're listening, just imagine this. You press your finger on the outside of one of your nostrils, like your right nostril or your left nostril, and then you do the same thing. You press one side, you inhale for 5.5 seconds, then you exhale for 5.5 seconds. And you do that twice per side. That is literally a secret cup of coffee, a secret energy jolt, like a secret anything you need it to be in that moment. And I guarantee it works. I do this with my mastermind students. We do this on calls. I do this with clients. Trust me, it is absolutely mind-blowing. And then the third technique I use is a mixture of Wim Hof and one of my mentors, friends, business partner, Stefano Stefandos, where I will do 3 intentional rounds once a day of 30 breaths. And so you can look up the Wim Hof method, you can read about it, and I do that almost like a workout, training my lungs, training my body, training my nervous system, both my sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system, and I intentionally put that on my calendar every day. So it only takes maybe 10 minutes total to do 3 rounds of breath and hold, but it's training my lungs and training my body. And so those are 3 secret tools. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you go look up your mentors or your people that you idolize that are doing, hundreds of millions of dollars or billions, they have morning routines, they have practices, they have walking meditations, they have breath. And breath is the secret of life, because it's the one thing we take for granted when we do it, but when we don't have it, it's the one thing we wish we had. And so we need to breathe. And Wim says it best. He says, breathe, mother effer. But I would highly recommend, no matter what, you read the book Breathe, or Breath, Breathe, by James Nestor immediately, and implement these into your day as much as possible. So that's this entire Monday Minute. I love you all. It's time to cue the outro, and I will see you guys in the next, or hear you in the next episode. Mwah! Bye.